What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're continuing our record predictions for the 2021 season and roster breakdowns with the Minnesota Vikings. And let's take a look at this roster. This is a very interesting team, all right? There's some great things about it and some meh things about it, and then it's just they seem to struggle to be able to put it together year in, year out, right? And Kirk Cousins kind of exemplifies that, like kind of mediocre, has good moments, has bad moments, and you don't know what you're really going to get out of Kirk Cousins. I'm a Skins fan, so I know all too well the stories about Kirk Cousins, and that's who your quarterback is. And you did draft Kellen Mond. I don't think he's going to play much this year. Some people really liked Kellen Mond. I was lukewarm on Kellen Mond. We'll see what he turns out to be. Dalvin Cook, top 5 running back, arguably number 1. I mean, he's phenomenal. They give the ball to him all the flipping time. If he can stay healthy somehow, he's one of the few guys that get 25 to 30 touches consistently, and it's kind of crazy that that's happening in the 2021 season. You know, I don't know. He's a freak. He's a freak of nature. Justin Jefferson had an incredible rookie year. I believe he won the offensive rookie of the year. Unbelievable year for this dude, and I don't know how many teams. I don't know how they passed on him. They somehow got him late in the first round. Absolute steal, in my opinion, and good for them. Adam Thielen, older now, still a red zone threat, though. Still can do it all, and Adam Thielen's going to be great. Chad Beebe, meh. But they did go ahead and get D.D. Westbrook. They drafted Smith-Marset. This is an okay wide receiver group. Really top-heavy. Those two are awesome. The rest of the guys are kind of lukewarm. Irv Smith Jr. at tight end. Middle of the road, maybe top 20 tight end, something like that. Now, the offensive line, again, is probably in the bottom 10 of the league. It's not that they're horrible. It's just that they're not good either. Brian O'Neill was the highest rated on PFF. They did go ahead and draft Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech, and I think he needs a year to learn the position. When I watched this film, you could tell he's a brawler. You could tell he's strong. He's the quintessential size to be a left tackle. But to me, I played tight end in college, so I have some experience learning the blocking schemes. He didn't seem to be blocking the guy a lot of the times that he was supposed to be blocking. And it sucks to say that, but I think he's going to need some time to actually learn the position of left tackle before he can really step in to be the starter. For now, they have Rashad Hill slated as the starting left tackle, and this is going to be a problem with their team. Kirk Cousins has been under pressure a lot since he's been in Minnesota, and they didn't really fix this for him this year. Moving on to the defense looks completely different than it did a year ago. They obviously had a couple injuries, and they went and signed a bunch of dudes this offseason. Daniel Hunter's a guy that they did not have all season long last year because of a neck injury, but 2 years ago he was a 15-sack guy, so they're going to be thrilled to get Daniel Hunter back. They added Michael Pierce and Dalvin Tomlinson this offseason in the interior of their line, and Sheldon Richardson, so they really addressed that interior of their defensive line, which is really good, and with some good pieces. Pierce is very high rated. He opted out of the season due to COVID last year for the Ravens, so they signed a 1-year deal for him. Dalvin Tomlinson got his big payday from the Giants, and they signed a quick 1-year deal for an older Sheldon Richardson. Their linebackers are a little bit of a weakness for him. Eric Kendrick's really good, but Anthony Barr and Nick Vigil, meh. They did draft Chaz Surratt out of UNC. Hopefully he could be something for him. He was a really good kind of like an edge rusher outside linebacker for UNC, and I thought that was a pretty good pick for them, to be honest. Now they got 2 new corners. Patrick Peterson, awesome. He's older now, but still nice to have a veteran presence there in the cornerback room. And they went ahead and got Brashad Breeland. He's been to the Super Bowl twice. Pretty mediocre corner, if you ask me. He used to be a Washington football team player, and so I know him quite well. And he really struggled when he was here, but he had better moments over there in Kansas City. So I don't think they got a bad player, but I don't think they got a home run at all either. And they still have Harrison Smith, older now, but still really good. And so this defense is better than I was going to give it credit for before I really dove in to see who they had. And I honestly, I think they're an okay defense. I think it can be a top half of the league, maybe somewhere in that 16-15 range. Not great, but still, they have a couple of really good pieces to move them up. All right, let's take a look at their schedule. And I think they're going to be an okay team, not a great team is kind of the idea. And that's what their record, I think, is going to show. So I have them beating the Bengals. I have them beating the Cardinals. So I have them starting 2-0, which is nice. But then I have them losing 2 in a row to the Seahawks and the Browns. Then I'm going to have them sweeping the Lions. I made a Lions video saying that I thought the Vikings were going to split with them, kind of just to give the Lions a couple wins, but honestly, you could change my prediction for the Lions to 2-15. I don't think the Lions are going to beat this team. I think the team's too talented to lose to a team like the Lions. Then I have them beating Carolina. Carolina is a team I like, but I have them beating them. I have them losing to the Cowboys, and this could be a really great football game after the bye week, and I'm not counting the Vikings out at all, but I'm going to pick the Cowboys in that matchup. I have them losing to the Ravens, losing to the Chargers, losing to the Packers, and that's going to be a tough stretch right there. Those 3 games are going to be really, really tough. We'll see if the Chargers are healthy by then. Maybe the Vikings can get this win instead if there's a lot of injury concerns for the Chargers, but for now I have them as a loss. Then I have them beating the Niners. I have them beating the Lions. I have them losing to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is still a solid team. They have a terrible offensive line, but still a really, really good defense. They still have Big Ben, veteran presence, and they got a bunch of weapons over there, and Najee Harris being one of them. I have them sweeping the Bears. I have them losing to the Rams and losing to the Packers. I had them beating the Packers here and losing to them here. And so splitting with the Packers is what I have. And that will leave them with a 9-8 record. A little bit better than last year. They went 7-9. But as I said, they're kind of a team that has a chance to beat everybody, but then they're a team that could come out and lose to somebody they have no business losing to. They're kind of like Atlanta Falcons in that way. So I have them middle of the road again, 9-8, and that is my prediction. But hey, you guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. 9-8 for the Vikings. Let's say you, and until next time, see ya!